This isn't just another high school science experiment. This is the story of how a group of ninth graders are using chemistry to restore human dignity. And believe it or not, it all starts with a simple bar of soap. Let's dive in and see exactly how they're pulling it off. And this, right here, this is the heart of the whole project. It's the mission statement that drives every single thing they do. It's this beautiful idea of taking science out of the textbook and turning it into real service, and taking what you learn in a classroom and turning it into genuine love for your neighbor. It's a pretty big question, isn't it? I mean, how can a chemistry class do something so profound? But the amazing thing about this project is that it doesn't just ask the question, it actually sets out to answer it. It shows how science, when you give it a real purpose, can become an incredibly powerful tool for making a real human impact. Okay, so check this out. This is the magic of the project in a nutshell. The students literally take something that most of us would just throw away, used cooking oil from their community, and through a whole lot of applied chemistry, they create these amazing, high-quality bars of soap. It's the perfect example of turning waste into something truly worthwhile. And this isn't just some theoretical project that stays in the classroom. The soap they make has a real purpose, a real destination. It's gifted to people in vulnerable situations through the Comunidad de San Egidio in Mexico City. So every measurement, every calculation, it all has a clear and compassionate goal at the end. So, you're probably wondering, how on earth do they do it? Let's peel back the first layer of this story and get into the nitty-gritty, the rigorous science that makes this whole act of service even possible. This is what you could call the science of compassion. The whole thing hinges on a chemical reaction with a kind of fancy-sounding name, saponification. But really, it's the fundamental process of turning fats and oils, like that used kitchen oil, into soap by carefully mixing them with a base, in this case, sodium hydroxide. This single reaction is the scientific heart of the entire project. And as you can see from these 4 key steps, we're talking about a serious process here. This is way more than just mixing stuff together. From safely handling chemicals to controlling temperatures and creating a perfect emulsion, all the way to molding and curing, it's meticulous, hands-on science from start to finish. But here's the thing, it's not just about following a recipe, right? The students are getting their hands dirty with real core chemistry concepts. They're figuring out pH levels, density, solubility, and they're learning the kind of precision you need for batch production, which is a skill you'd use in any real-world manufacturing job. But the science, that's really just the first layer. This project is so much bigger than just a lab experiment. The next layer reveals this sophisticated, real-world operation designed to go way beyond the lab and make a real impact out in the community. Just look at this workflow, it's incredible. It kicks off with a community-wide oil collection campaign, then moves step by step through lab production, design, quality control, even branding and packaging, all the way to community delivery. This is basically Project Management 101, teaching skills that are valuable absolutely anywhere. Then you've got the makerspace. This is where things get really cool, because now we're talking engineering and design. The students use these tools to create their own high-quality molds. And that focus on consistency isn't just for looks. It ensures every single bar of soap is well made, which is a tangible sign of respect for the person who will eventually receive it. Now, beyond the science and the logistics, this next part might be the most brilliant piece of the whole project. It's what they call an interdisciplinary approach. It's like a symphony of learning, where they break down the walls between different school subjects. And this table just lays it out so perfectly. Of course, you have the chemistry department providing the science, but then the arts department comes in to design the look and feel, the branding. Math students jump on board to calculate proportions and costs. And tying it all together, the Catholic Formation Department grounds the entire project in its core values of service and mercy. It's a true collaboration. And get this, the students aren't just students here. They're taking on actual leadership roles with real responsibilities. They become team directors, technicians, data analysts, engineers. This kind of hands-on experience builds accountability, organization, and a level of maturity that will help them no matter what path they choose in life. So we've seen the science, the logistics, the teamwork, but what does it all add up to? What's the ultimate impact? Let's bring this story full circle and look at the human element, because at the end of the day, this was always about more than just making soap. This is what it's all for. That simple bar of soap. It's not just soap. It becomes this powerful symbol of solidarity.
It's a tangible message that says, you are seen, you are valued, you deserve dignity. It's a small act with a truly profound meaning. And the change isn't just out there in the community, it's happening inside the students, too. I mean, sure, they master the science, absolutely, but they also develop teamwork, leadership, responsibility. They find a real desire to serve with joy. They learn gratitude and gain this much deeper awareness of the world around them. Which kind of leaves us with this really big idea to chew on, doesn't it? The Soap for Dignity project is this incredible reminder that when you infuse education with real purpose and compassion, it does so much more than just teach a subject. It builds character, it fosters empathy, and it empowers young people to become genuine agents of change.